Now, going back to the update of developments in Kenya, and joining us to unpack this is political analyst Dr. Nancy Omolo. Dr. Omolo, good to see you and thanks for your time. Now, about 20 presidents and dozens of diplomats, including envoys from the African Union and the EU, are among expected dignitaries at the inauguration of the fifth President-elect William Ruto. Now, help us paint a picture of the political atmosphere at the moment.
Thank you very much, Ms. Suleiman and the viewers. I would like to take the opportunity just to congratulate Dr. William Ruto for being elected the fifth president of Kenya. So basically, Kenya has invited over 20 heads of states for the inauguration tomorrow here. And we have the East African countries like Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, DRC, Ethiopia. And we even have Ghana, and we even have the Nigerian Vice President Yemi Osibanjo being invited. We have the European Union sending the foreign policy chief, Joseph Borrell. We have the United States sending U.S. Trade Representative Catherine Tai. That's among the 5 representatives sent. And we're also having a representative from China, Japan, South Korea. So I think Kenya is really getting ready for the inauguration for tomorrow.
And that readiness, for some close watchers say, it's been ignited or activated by that congratulatory message from Kenyatta at the end of the day. And he's also advised William Ruto to be president to everyone, regardless of political affiliations. Now, how much of a conciliatory note will this be to cementing, frayed nerves of Kenyans?
This afternoon we had President Uhuru Kenyatta meet at State House with Dr. William Ruto, and this came as this time has really been, the Kenyans have really been waiting for this moment, and he congratulated him, and he actually said that tomorrow he'll be going to give the instruments of power. So this is a really good gesture and showing that actually we are going to have a peaceful transition. But as you know, our election, the country is divided into two. William Ruto won with around 7 million, and Mr. Raila Odinga got 6.9 million. So the country is still divided. And this evening, there's a letter from Mr. Raila Odinga, whereby Dr. William Ruto had invited him for tomorrow occasion, and he says that he's still not coming for the occasion because he feels that IEBC did not conduct a free and fair election. The Supreme Court ruling was not based on fact and the law. And even though he accepted the outcome, the election remains indeterminate. And he says that, at the moment he's out of the country. When he comes back, he'd like to meet his coalition, and they would still want to discuss some steps on how to deepen and strengthen the democracy in Kenya. So as much as we are having this inauguration tomorrow, the country is still divided, and Ruto really has an uphill task of how do you unite the country, which is divided. And in the message from the President Uhuru Kenyatta, one of the things he says that you need to unite the country for people who voted for you and also people who did not vote for you. So I think that was a very strong message from the president.
Going by what you've just analyzed, do you see a reenactment of the much talked about handshake between the President-elect William Ruto and the opposition Raila Odinga?
I think Dr. William Ruto was very categorical that he's not going to do a handshake this time. And we've also seen a lot of people in the Azimio, which is now the opposition team, moving into the Ruto's team, the Kenya Kwanza, and that is really very worrying because we're seeing, a feel whereby there's no really the opposition is not there because everyone wants to be in the winning team. So actually, when Raila Odinga says that we really need to discuss some important issues on how to strengthen our democracy, because currently Kenya does not have the office of the opposition, and we do not have opposition cannot elect cabinet ministers, and there's no funding for the opposition. So being in an opposition in Kenya at the moment is very, very difficult. And I think Kenya since 2007 has always had coalition governments, whereby, when you have such small differences, you do a handshake. And I think Raila Odinga did they had a coalition government with Mwai Kibaki in 2007 to 2013. And between 2013 and 2017, really, there was no handshake, but we had that again between 2017 and 2022. So, we're still looking forward that at the end of the day, our leaders need to sit together, whether it's a handshake, but they need to have an agreement, and Kenyans need to feel that they're included in the government. So the issue of inclusion is really very important.
And before I let you go, Nancy, quickly here, just after swearing in, what should be topmost on the agenda of the Ruto administration?
All right. Yes, we're just finishing the elections, and there's so many expectations. So one of the top agenda is the high cost of living, especially the price of maize flour. So, Ruto promised that he's going to reduce this by half. There's also the fertilizer prices. The farmers have been experiencing fertilizer prices increase had tripled. So they're also expecting this to come down. There's also the high public debt. There's also the issues of corruption and cartels, and also a lot of youth unemployment, because Ruto really came in on a platform of the hustler. And this one, we're going to take care of the mama mboga. These are the women who are selling vegetables. We're going to take care of the boda. These are the young men and women who are riding motorbikes to make a living. So actually, people are expecting that, their lives are going to transform. They're going to have more money in their pockets. The prices of things in the supermarkets are going to come down. At the same time, we have high public debts. And so you ask yourself, where is all this money going to come from to invest in these sectors and, to make the cost of living much better for the bigger population?
Dr. Nancy Omolo, many thanks for your time.